which is fun.
Yeah, there's the
Like
commander.
ultimately,
Okay.
I'm not.
Shuffle. This is actual
So
competitive.
2d6 high roll.
Yes, always. 10.
Is that a 1?
That's a 10.
That's
Or
it's a
6,
10.
that's
Okay,
yeah.
way to go.
Yeah.
Did you hear about the
That's 5.
I forget the name of the channel, one of the bigger name.
It's a 9.
One of the bigger name YouTube channels that does magic content. They got dice made, but they put the logos on the 1s.
Oh, cool.
But you want the logo on the 6 because you want people excited to see your branding when they roll it.
That's really funny.
I mean, it makes sense. It's one logo. It does make sense to have one.
It's going to be a mulligan.
Still should flip. That must be double sleep. That's awful tall.
Yeah.
I just double
Mine are
saved
double
this
sleeve,
today,
for
so
sure.
A buddy of mine's got a triple
All
sleeve
these-
deck.
It's probably $10,000 worth of cards in this deck.
That's
They're double
crazy.
sleeved. There will be for sure next week.
Oh, that's
There's
gross.
missing cards this week to put together the deck I wanted to play.
This is a budget deck and it's still probably worth more than my car. Ooh, that's
This
nice.
one's not too bad. First one's-
yeah, I probably should
I don't
keep
really
this,
like
but
dual lands or
This is going to be a 6.
I definitely did not keep that first one. It was 0 lands.
So I'll keep this. Oh wait, I didn't. No one cut my deck. So okay. I can reshuffle if you guys
Yeah,
want.
it is. It is.
It is on camera.
That's
and
right. We are gonna.
Well,
We will let you take a free one there. Though,
Yeah,
like,
It's
feel like
Commander.
that's-
I always take a free one.
well, no, I just mean like,
Yeah, I know.
for that particular mulligan. You do need to be cut. That's how.
I've definitely done that too, though.
It's
Like, oh
unfortunate
crap,
'cause that
I
was a
printed.
great hand.
it's been like a month and a half since I played Commander.
Yeah, I haven't seen you around in a
Yeah,
while.
I've been playing a lot of Standard, and
Oh,
then I
interesting.
wasn't here for like 2
What night is
weeks.
standard? Is it Thursdays or is that modern?
I think Thursdays is modern.
Okay, so Monday standard? No, Monday's this.
I
Fuck.
think it's Tuesdays. There's
Tuesday.
there's like a tournament at HFX Games
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
this Saturday.
I think this is a 5 for me.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
gonna have a 6 now.
Actually, I think I should have kept it, but that's
Wasn't bad. I finished 16th
You're never
out of
supposed to
30.
look, right?
If ifs and buts were candies and nuts, we'd all have a Merry Christmas.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll keep this.
Just need lands and spells. Alright, your turn.
Feel better tonight.
Hopefully. Let's see. So reasonable start. Those are lands. I like lands. I'm gonna keep this hand. Regrettably, I think it looks
I
something
think I'm in
like
the same
this.
boat. Keep this as a 6.
Those go on the bottom. Alright. Kept. Any pre-game actions?
Nope.
No
Okay,
pre-game.
I'm gonna
You
start
run
the
some of the
game
deck,
off.
but no.
And I'm gonna play a Misty Rainforest and Past.
That's a beautiful.
Yeah, I have
Was that
the
the
I
Zendikar
have the
one?
whole set.
I will play a Fabled Passage and tap to go fetch. Pass turn.
Go fetch. What are you
Island
fetching?
pass.
I'll get a basic land island.
Island pass.
Is land.
I will play a Water Grave,
Oh my
two life,
So much blue mana on board on turn.
and I will tap it for a Triton Shore Stalker.
I'm gonna pass on the stock.
Oh wait, what deck are you playing?
Yuriko.
No response.
And I'll pass.
On your instep, I'm gonna fetch. Get an Undercity Sewers. Surveil trigger.
Do people actually counter those?
It's possible.
Yeah.
Stifle is a magic card.
It is.
Yeah. So is Defabricate and what's the
I'm
other
gonna put
one?
Pongify in the graveyard. Draw for
I
turn.
think one that I run in this deck actually does whatever it's called. It's the
Cast a Fellware Stone.
Yep.
Pass.
Up for turn.
it's the one with replicate.
play a forest and tap 2
Decide.
for an armored scrap gorger.
What's that card do?
So it gets +3/+0 as long as it has 3 or more oil counters on it. I can tap for a mana of any color.
Okay.
And when it becomes tapped, exile target card from a graveyard and put an oil counter on it.
Okay. Got
Pass
it.
turn.
Pass.
So on your end step.
Nope.
Sorry. Pay 4 life. We're gonna dismember that.
Yeah.
But yeah, pass. That was my end step. I love Dismember.
It is
I love
busted
Dismember
magic
except
card.
for right about now.
It's one of my. It's a pet card because I love the Phyrexian one with the Phyrexian writing.
Yeah,
When
it's good.
island
That is land.
that is land, I will tap the is land for a Moth Dust Changeling.
That's changeling.
And your response is
Pass.
okay. I'll pass my turn.
Tap. Keep. Draw. Is that just better? Probably. Mystic Study. Ooh.
Oh.
Yeah, can't respond.
Swan Song.
Get you back.
Sweet, I got a bird. Anybody got an infinite token or something?
I have
a couple.
So I've got a couple of really good birds. Do you want the cool bird or the happy bird?
Happy bird.
Happy bird. Alright, cool bird is smoking a cigarette.
Oh.
Okay, alright. Pass.
Nah.
Draw for 10. We'll play Island.
That is land.
That is land.
Tap 3. Cast Azusa.
Trigger.
Yeah, draw. Then for my second land, I'll play Beseiju.
Okay.
Then I'll play Evolving Wilds. And I'll just go and get a forest and pass.
Pass.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That's
I'm
unfortunate.
really relying on a second land.
We have a saying where I'm from. And the saying is friends don't let friends keep one-landers.
Well, I was already down
Yeah.
the I figured, there's enough
I
one mana dorks. And
Play a swamp.
Yeah.
I will tap 3 to
No,
hardcast Yuriko.
Trigger.
Any responses?
response to your code.
No.
And I will
Does half your deck back
swing you with a Moth
It
Dust.
might
a little
be.
paler than the rest? Oh
Yep.
god.
Trigger.
Yuriko trigger and responses.
No.
No response.
Okay, each be take 2. It's a Doubthy Voidwalker.
Take it 2.
And I will pass.
Tap. Upkeep. Draw. Play a land. It is a gemstone cavern, so it taps for colorless. Talion.
How's that working? You name a number now?
So when it enters, name a number between 1 and 10, and then if a player casts a spell with mana value, power, or toughness equal to the chosen number, they lose 2 life, and I draw a card.
And what's the number?
So does it resolve?
Oh,
I have responses.
yeah.
No response.
2.
2. So it only counts one of those 3 though, right? Like if I play Kinnan, you don't draw 3 off of it, right?
Yeah. No.
Okay. Because that's a 2 mana card. with
So
2
it's mana value, power, or toughness.
Okay, any
Yeah.
one of the 3 will trigger, but they don't all trigger.
That's
That makes
right.
sense. That makes sense.
Just making sure.
Yeah,
That would be busted.
and draw a card.
2 is a lovely number to pick for that.
Yeah, it's the one that they say is the best. I'm gonna pass the turn from there.
What cards
Cards in graveyard.
I have 4 of them.
What are they?
We have Misty Rainforest, Pongify, Dismember, and Swan Song.
And Swan Song.
And
One. The Trench Fucker.
Which one would you like?
I'll tap this for a mana. Say a blue, and I'll exile the swan.
The Swan Song?
Yeah.
Sure, let's go.
I really wish this one had come with a token
Counter,
in
I
the secret
guess.
layer.
Now I'll go to my turn.
They
Seems
need to start
reasonable.
including tokens in secret layers.
Some of them have them. But
Yeah, but they're like
Alright, I
one
will
card and a bunch of
Yeah.
tokens.
Yeah.
Tap for 6. Cast Aesi.
Trigger.
First, when this taps
Yep.
for mana, I'll exile swan song.
So, yeah.
Because it's a mana ability.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, okay, so now this.
Aesi on the
Trigger.
deck.
Draw.
Action.
No response.
No response.
Strict Serenade.
What is it?
Counters it and gives you a bird.
It's Swan Song for creatures
Swan Song
and
for creatures.
artifacts.
Yeah. That has to do a job.
Cool. You get Cool Bird.
You get Cool Bird.
Yeah.
That you did.
I'll play an island. I regretted not playing that earlier.
I bet.
Pass turn.
Sequencing is everything in Magic.
I was hoping to get an Aesi trigger up.
Move 10 step. Discard a hand size.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Bad move.
Yeah.
Alright. At least there are blockers about.
Yeah, that's why I was like actually kind of excited about the bird. I was like, you know, out of all the times to get Swan Song, when I
I don't know
can't
about this
do
getting
anything.
excited about birds.
I'll play something hollow. Doesn't enter taps because I control 2 basic lands.
Yeah. Takes 2 to tango.
I love the Tango lands.
I will tap 2 to cast Doubt the Voidwalker.
I'm gonna pass on the Voidwalker. Trigger. Ristic.
I will pay for a stick.
No
Response?
response.
No response.
And then I will.
Very
Yeah,
Voidwalker.
that's
I
fine.
want to check a wording on it.
What?
Can I read it?
Yeah, go for it. I'll pass. The Swan Songs are hurting me right now.
I'm gonna play a land for turn. Then I'm going to pass.
Is it flying?
I mean, you do have 2. You could sneak one of the 2 through. Like, I can't kill Yuriko, for example.
Yeah.
I'll play
I'm
Heat
losing
Gate.
potential flip later.
Pass.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna have to.
Recast the Aesi.
Yeah,
Hey, it's a 3/3 now.
I'll exile. That one.
Dismember? Which member?
That one.
Dismember?
To cast Aesi.
Ristic Trigger.
So there's no response then.
I'll pass on. Can I have a quick read?
Yep.
Whenever a land enters battlefield under your control, you may draw a card. Okay. That's a good one.
What's the other half of that?
I can play an additional land on each of my
Oh, it
turns.
also adds an extra. Okay. I was like, why is that
Yeah.
ever worth playing over Tatio other than with the extra land return on it? I think you said you pass?
That's good. Pass.
Okay.
No land.
And this also gets +3 +0 now, I guess.
Sure.
Here, I'll just go.
Move 10 step. Discard hand size.
Damn.
Yeah. Statistics are not my favorite today.
Yeah. My turn?
Yep.
I will play an Island.
That is land.
That is
Island.
land.
If that's like the theme of this game, it's just is land, yes.
A lot of islands around.
I honestly would have rather been forest at this point.
That's I have to give a shout out to James Burke for that one. Island.
Oh,
He's one of my oldest friends, and that's
Oh,
where I
okay.
got that from.
Oh.
I'm sure it's really common.
yes. I don't know if I picked it up somewhere or if I just started doing
Going
it.
to tap a swamp and an island, cast a Thieves' Tools.
What is that card
And
do?
responses.
It makes
It
treasures.
makes stuff unblockable.
Makes treasures, makes stuff unblockable.
Importantly for
Trigger.
Yuriko, it makes stuff unblockable.
Yeah.
You're gonna pay for the trigger.
Pay for the.
Yeah, I'll pass on it.
Yeah, no response.
Because it doesn't make things any bigger, right?
It does not. Increase the treasure token. I will sack the treasure token and tap the second hollow to equip. Let's say Yuriko.
Sure.
And then I will swing you with Yuriko.
Yuriko, so one commander.
One commander, flip a card. It's a land.
Is land.
It is land.
It is in
It
fact.
is in fact land. And
I've
I
lost
will
my mind
pass.
somewhere along the way.
On your end step, I'm gonna start by fetching.
Alright, that goes to exile.
Yes, it does. With a void counter. on
With
it.
a void counter.
Importantly,
on it,
with
yeah.
a void count. Oh, I believe also so does that.
I'm
Can I
gonna
just read that again?
Yeah, for sure.
Separate
get
pile
tapped
of
watery
exile.
grave here, and then I'm gonna cast a vampiric tutor.
Okay.
Okay.
It's going to exile presumably one way or
Yeah.
another. Action on the vamp. Action on the vamp.
No response. I like that it's out now. Can
Yeah, you can steal that now. Yeah.
In theory, yes. That is how those cards work.
Unless my deck is about to die, which I can see.
I'm not sure.
The reason I wanted to read it was it's a cost, so you can, in response to it attempting to be removed, you can
That's
steal
correct.
something with it.
Yep.
That is how that works. Would you like to cut?
I like
And
those
this goes
sleeves.
on top, so we'll go to my turn. Untap, upkeep, draw. We're gonna pay 3 life. Toxic for 3.
Bye bye bird.
Yep. No responses.
Oh, Aesi stays on the board.
AC does stay on the board.
There's Cool Bird.
Cool bird, coming home. My birds always fly home. They don't ever. I just want to make jokes as much as possible. So these are in exile with a void counter for what it's worth. I'm gonna then pass the turn. Cards in hand.
3.
Okay, on your upkeep, we're gonna into the Flood Maw the AC.
Ooh.
Into the flood maw, dude.
I just bounces it. I just want to make sure that if there's going to be a lot of cards drawn, that there has to be some mana spent to do that.
Tap.
Hey, you don't have to pay tax now.
Tap 6 to cast AC.
Trigger.
Won't pay.
That's scary. AC still on the stack. We're going to delay it.
I will respond with an offer.
An offer that I can't refuse. Ristic Trigger.
Can't pay.
That explains enough paying for Aesi.
You got it. I'm going to get 2 treasures.
Okay. Any more responses?
No response.
Okay. I will play in Island.
That is land.
Charcade.
Do this all day.
And I'll just pass turn.
Move down step. Discard to hand side.
Jeez.
Yeah, no, it's. I don't know.
Wait, does this also go to exile?
No.
Oh no, Dottie's
No,
gone.
Dottie's
gone.
gone.
Okay.
Dottie's gone.
Sorry, I'm still in
Oh,
Delphi.
you're right. That's
Question for recurring Delphi Voidwalker. It cares about the counter, right? So stuff that a previous
Oh,
Delphi
yeah.
Voidwalker, yeah.
Big
If you run
10-4 on
in
that one.
Legacy, you can run 4 of and do that. If I recall.
That's true.
Um,
Common in the mono black decks.
That's about swamp.
Some of them you don't see Dothy as much as you used to in your decks. There's a lot of good
I
2
will
drops.
tap 1 to attempt to cast. Changeling Outcast.
Ristic Trigger.
At least I have a nice full hand.
And responses.
No.
I have
Okay.
none.
I will tap 1, 2, 3, and to cast Whispers of Cloak.
Trigger.
No, you can have it.
Pass.
Any responses?
no response.
Okay. And I will pass my turn.
Was it equip cost on that? 2?
2.
I'm gonna play a land for my turn. I'm gonna pass.
That's scary. That's a
Oh,
scary.
I mean, it's a control.
Yeah,
right?
that's-
I fully expect my hand to pass from him.
This is control.
Yeah.
I will
Cards in hand, card.
tap 3 to cast Enduring Vitality.
Ristic Trigger and no Talion Trigger. It's a 3/3.
Won't pay. No responses?
No.
I will tap 3 for Entish Restoration.
What's that card do?
So sacrifice a land, search my library for up to 2 basic lands, put them onto the battlefield, tap them, shuffle. If I control a creature with power 4 or greater, instead I get 3 lands.
I'm gonna respond. No. Ristic Trigger.
Okay.
The lands come in tapped or untapped?
They come in tapped.
Yeah, go ahead.
Response?
No.
Response? sacrifice an island.
Is land.
I will get a land. Forest. Island.
3 Aesi triggers.
Yep. Would you like to draw the cards?
Yes, I would.
Okay. It is a may.
True.
The option is
Yeah.
there to not draw them
Hey,
if you
if
choose
you have an
to.
empty library, don't draw a card.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Niv missed
Somebody pointed out to me earlier today that my Blood Chief Ascension was a may trigger, and I was like, spoiler alert, I'm always going to say yes.
Yeah, you may put a counter on
Draw
it.
one.
No, it's also may have that player lose 2 life.
Oh,
Yeah.
politics.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I will play my second land for turn, which will be a Maze's End.
Not what I expected. Okay. I didn't even see the other gate over there until just now. That's
I mean, it's 3 mana draw card.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna draw a card. Yeah.
Just gonna pass turn.
Hey, there we go.
Hey.
And number 2.
But not a green one, though.
Not a green one, but Arcade Signet.
Trigger
No way to pay it.
and trigger, so 2.
As much as it pains me to fill your hand over there, 1 mana for Delighted Halfling.
Yeah, that's 2 triggers.
And then I'll pass turn.
Okay. Draw. I will play an island.
Is land.
Is land. My bad.
We're having fun here, guys.
Yeah,
This
I'm
is
sorry.
really
I'm
fun.
sorry.
It's all good.
And then I'm going to. I'm gonna spread the love a little bit. I'm gonna swing you with a changeling.
I suspect it's not going to stay a Changeling Outcast very long.
Yeah,
is it?
changeling outcast.
It might change,
Tap to
It's Changeling into a ninja.
ninjutsu in Yuriko.
assuming there's no block. Well, there can't be any blocks. So
Yeah,
it's
it's
unblockable.
unblockable. Yeah.
So Yuriko's in play.
Yuriko's in play.
Well,
Response.
technically the activated
So-
ability is on this deck.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yes,
Hang tight.
Yes.
Hang
That's
tight.
why I-
No response.
So-
no responses.
No responses to the Yuriko. Okay, so after blocks,
Yeah.
I've declared no
before
blockers.
before
Yes.
damage happens, I'm going to chain of vapor the Yuriko. You can continue the chain if you like. You can sacrifice a land to bounce another permanent if you would like. That is how this card works.
I'm gonna respond to that.
Sure, please.
Well, tap 2 to counterspell.
You're going to counterspell my chain of vapor.
Yes. Oh wait,
He's stopping Yuriko from
wait.
dealing
Would the
damage.
would I still be able to counter the copy?
What do you,
No.
so hold on. I'm really confused.
Yeah, so he's trying to stop Yuriko
I'm trying
from
to
hitting
stop
me.
Yuriko from dealing damage.
Why are you countering it? Is I think the question.
It's okay if the answer is because you want to, but I'm just
Yeah.
curious.
Like,
So if you were to copy it,
no,
Yes.
he has to choose to
So-
copy it first.
So
Yes.
Yeah.
no, here's the thing. This has to resolve before he can
Oh,
choose to copy.
okay.
Upon
yeah.
resolution, he can
And
choose
so
to
if
copy.
if this resolves,
Yes.
then
Chain
Yuriko's
paper
bounced
all
to
the
his
way
hand, and then
around.
he has the option to sacrifice a land to
Yeah.
continue the chain.
Yeah.
yeah, okay.
And so you can still counter the,
Yes.
the
Cop-
next one,
yeah,
the
okay,
copy, if
yeah.
you'd like.
Can I do that?
I'm gonna allow that unless anybody else has.
No response to
Yeah.
I'm.
So Yuriko's still going to hit me? Yes, I think.
Is that the case?
Because
Is
you're
Yuriko's
countering
gonna-
Jade of Vapor, or
So are you?
Are you countering?
So do you want to counter the chain of vapor?
No.
Okay.
Okay.
So no. The
Okay.
chain of vapor is
Chain
still
of Vapor on
targeting you.
Yuriko? No response.
Yes.
Any response from you.
Yeah, I'll sacrifice a land.
So you're gonna let it resolve,
I'm
sack
gonna let
land,
it
and do it
resolve,
again.
sacrifice a land, and do it
I can choose any.
Non-land permanent.
It doesn't have to be the
Non-land
person who doesn't have to be yours. It can be-
Yes.
Okay. And whoever's it is can choose
And-
to continue the chain.
That's correct.
Okay.
Yeah, so it goes to A.
But
I
copy on the
think
stack can be countered, right?
Copy on the stack can be countered.
Yeah.
That's correct. Yeah, it's still a spell on the stack. It's just a copy of a spell.
Yeah, I'm gonna count. I'm gonna return that.
Yeah.
Burn the counter.
Yeah.
This was the whole point of
Yep.
the endeavor.
Okay.
I get it.
So, back to main phase 2.
Back to my phase 2.
Okay.
I will tap 1 for Changeling Outcast. No responses.
Yep. No, I'm gonna pass it.
Alright.
Trigger here.
Yeah, I'll go for it.
Seems good.
Then I will tap 3 to Hardcast Yuriko. Any responses?
Oh, hard cast Yuriko.
I can't pay for it.
Oh god, how many cards are in your hand now?
An embarrassing amount. And I have a reliquary tower.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Welcome to Control and CEDH, ladies and gentlemen. This is what it looks like.
Any responses to the Yuriko?
I have none.
Okay. And I will pass.
On your end step.
Nice.
I'm going to cast an Ad Nauseam. Action.
Can you read Ad Nauseam to me?
It says, reveal the top card of your library and put that card into your hand. You lose life equal to its converted mana cost. You may repeat this process any
It's that
number
one.
of
Okay.
times.
Yeah, I was pretty sure it was that one. I just wanted to make sure.
Yeah.
Give me responses.
Actions here.
No.
Nope. Priority.
This he
No,
could
no response.
definitely-
I have a question about a wording of a card.
Fire away.
So an opponent. Actually, it doesn't. Yeah, this does matter.
Stuff that was worded before 4-player was a thing.
Well, it's if an opponent cast 3 or more spells.
Okay, so you're asking if an opponent.
Does it count for both
no,
of you guys?
it counts.
for
Oh,
One
single
person has to
Okay.
have cast
Yeah,
three.
okay. I can't do anything.
So Ad Nauseam resolves.
Ad Nauseam, your second spell for turn.
Ad
Is this
Nauseam.
his
It was the
different.
second. It was the
Chain of
second.
Vapor. It
which
was
is
my
why I can't
second.
do
Yeah,
it.
that's
Yeah.
right.
Okay, just check.
Cool. So we're gonna
Yep.
resolve.
Yeah.
2.
You want me to start?
No, so I like to count as I go.
Okay.
So 3.
Mhm.
And there's demonic, so
So
6.
6, 9, still 9. Is 11, 11, 11, 13. I don't think I have a ton to do here. Yeah, we're gonna take 13. Go
Okay.
15. Alright, still on your end step. Anybody else want to take any game actions?
Nope.
Untap. Upkeep. Draw for turn. Hold on here. How much mana does everybody have up?
0.
0. Oh,
0.
I have 1.
You have 1? Oh, you can. Okay.
Yeah, so you can tap for mana.
This is a very good question.
So, I mean, having flashed that, we know you have both pieces in hand.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
The fastest was just already in hand.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
I'm surprised you
Okay,
can just stop
there's-
after the
So
consultation.
there's just one real question, but I think the answer is just go for it. So I'm going to put Thassa's Oracle on the stack.
Yep, no response.
I'm confused. Don't you normally want to hold priority? Okay.
Well, so no, you hold priority once
Oh,
it
you
enters the
respond to your own
battlefield and it
trigger.
triggers.
Okay.
That's right.
Yes, sorry. Yeah. That's,
No response.
no response. Yeah. I was like,
Okay.
normally people just
So
shortcut that. So I'm so used to
Trigger
people doing
trigger on the stack. I'm going to cast him on a consultation.
Can't respond.
it. No responses that do anything.
Okay, priority.
I could do something. It won't stop
Priority.
anything.
Priority. Okay.
No response.
I'm going to name Abandoned Hope, which is a real magic
Yeah.
card. My library is going to go to exile if anybody wants to look through. There are no 2 cards with the same name, and there is no copy of Abandoned Hope. Thassa's Oracle trigger back on the stack.
Can't do anything.
Because it's fun to take game actions even when the game is technically over. I'm going to exile a card from my hand to snap back the Thassa's Oracle. It doesn't stop it, but it's funny to do.
So funny enough, it makes me lose the game.
What?
Yeah.
No.
Yes, it does.
No, it doesn't. You still have 1 blue from your heuristic study.
You say that, but this is the actual
Wait,
card
this
that
is
I
actually-
thought. This is the card that I thought about that stops
What?
me from winning the game, and the
Huh.
reason it does is because Talion is not a May.
Oh, Talion's not a May!
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh, so you're just gonna.
Oh, so you have to draw.
Yeah.
That's right. Now I'm gonna try and take some game action.
Oh, I'm sure
with
you
that on
probably
the
have other
stack.
ways to try
Yeah.
to stop it, but
Um,
I had no idea.
But yeah, no, that card works.
That's hilarious. I didn't realize that.
Yeah.
I was
Huh.
literally old. I had given up hope. Honestly.
Yeah, no, and so I'm not
It's
gonna lie to
only
you.
because of
I
yeah.
actually thought about that card and was like,
I put it in here because it has the line of text.
Yeah.
You may exile a blue card from your hand rather than pay the spell's mana cost, and that is just
Yeah.
always fun to hold up.
I'm pretty sure that I lose from here. I just am going to take a moment to think about it.
Oh, I had no idea. I didn't even think about the
That's
Talion. I
crazy.
assumed Talion was May.
No, Talion is not a man.
I'm still gonna respond to that.
Well, so priority you first. Do you have any response to my
No, I have
snapback?
response to your snapback.
You're going to take an action with the snapback on the
yeah.
stack? You're welcome
Okay.
to do
Can
that.
I tap Aesi to cast Mystical Tutor?
Okay.
Sure.
Okay. Because if he
This-
won't have an
he's
end
just
step,
gonna-
you were
yeah.
planning to do it in his end step. Okay.
So is that good?
Sure. If you want to do that with the Talion trigger on the stack, that seems fully reasonable.
Well,
to me.
if the Talion trigger resolves, you immediately lose, and he doesn't get your end step.
I mean,
to
yeah,
do
I know,
it,
yeah.
right?
I
So
know how that
it's-
works.
Yeah.
I think there's
That's
nothing
crazy.
I
Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
I
I'll try to
feel
draw a
kind of
card and
bad.
I'll lose the
slightly.
game.
Yeah.
I didn't
It's
realize
part of the
Talion
game,
was
man.
May. That's
Oh, Talion is not a man.
like I said. I was doing it because I've done
Ah.
it in response to
Yeah.
Thassa's before as
I've
a.
watched you do it
I
before.
wish Thassa's said greater than, not greater than or equal to, because then a bear Thassa's demonic could be stopped with.
Yeah.
So if I
Right.
had the other one, Tainted Pact, I would have Tainted Pacted down to 3 cards in library because I had
Or three on
or
board,
4,
which would also stop
which
the
which
win.
actually does beat the like a snapback. Being
Yeah.
snapback was the card that.
Yes, because that would also draw you a card. Then you would have one.
Funny enough,
versus
I
the-
expected it from that deck and not from your deck.
Yeah.
But
So,
snapback was the card that I
This
was.
is what I'm
playing.
I
getting
need
with
one
the
of
Mystical
those.
Tutor.
Escape shift. Ooh, that's gonna
Okay.
draw you up.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yep.
See, I was saving the snapback
That's
to
a
balance
draw you
Aesi in response to something like that. But
I think
Yeah.
I'm still
I mean, hey, if
supposed to go there, but it's tricky.
So, go to my turn.
I. Wow.
I'm glad you casted that, even
Yeah.
though you just did it to
I was-
God, it's funny.
I'm not.
Abandon all hope. You engineer. I guess that's.
Yeah.
I was doing it for style points.
I'm gonna play a Gun Gate to draw a card.
Stongate entered tapped or untapped?
Untap.
Okay,
So
it's
all
the
my
one
gates
with-
enter
Oh,
untapped now.
yeah, okay, yeah. That's the one that makes them enter untapped.
Yeah.
Yeah. Question.
Yep.
How many gates do you run in that deck?
Enough.
Okay, I think you might have it here.
It's the right answer.
Yeah. I'm gonna
I
play
am.
4 to cast Scape Shift.
See, I was wanting to.
Pro tip here: float your mana first.
Yes, before you
Oh,
actually
yeah.
cast it.
If
Yeah.
they say it resolves, there's no window for you to float your mana.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
Wait,
will.
isn't tapping land a special action?
Yes, but that doesn't get around this particular
Yeah.
situation.
Oh,
So
yes, because unless one of us responds to
Gonna
it,
tap
then he
for
can still
5
float.
mana.
That's right.
Yes, yes, yes.
So I get 2 blue and 3 green.
Yeah, I was holding up the snapback, expecting something like escape shift from Aesi.
So
That was,
does it resolve?
yeah, no response.
Yeah, no responses.
Spent snapback.
So sack.
What does snapback do?
Snapback is.
You
Oh,
return
if he, when
commander.
it wouldn't stop the maze then, but I was expecting to do like a big,
Sure.
Oh, well-
draw a bunch of cards. I was trying to stop a bunch
I'm
of draws.
just
right?
gonna sack these 8
Okay. Yeah. We already have
to get
8 gates,
8
so all you gotta
gates.
do is You have anything to stop him?
I have nothing to stop him.
Okay, nice. I think he's got it.
Should I play this out or I think?
Yeah, I'm willing to concede to that.
Yeah, I have a mana confluence in my hand. So
I would
can
ask to see the
activate.
gates.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Sure.
yeah.
Maybe
Yeah.
show the gates.
I'm inherently trusting. But yeah, no, you're right. We
Let's
probably
see the
make him
gates.
show us the 8 gates.
Yeah.
That goes right back to like back in old Legacy, people used to cut tendrils in the sideboard games playing Storm.
I did
because-
watch the story about the guy who accidentally did that. He left his tendrils at home
Yeah.
and made it all the way through a tournament
So
to the finals.
I used to play a lot.